Okay, welcome back. So, looking for a market. What exactly does that even mean, right? When you're looking for a market? Well, say you find a product all over social media and you're thinking about promoting it and you say, okay, well, I'm looking for a market now. That's an important step. You want to find places that you could potentially advertise that product before going ahead and creating a store, creating an Instagram about it. So, this is what looking for a market really means. When you say that, when I say look for a market, it means just look for places that you could advertise this. Now, I'm talking Twitter, I'm talking Instagram. Facebook, obviously, it's a whole different story because you can edit placements. But on Twitter and Instagram, you're going to be starting off. So you have to find people that are, that can post your product that you think will make you sales. So how do you look for a market? For example, if you're selling a cat necklace, you want to look for Instagram pages that are anything to do with cats, right? Or anything to do that has any correlation to your product. It doesn't have to be a cat necklace. If you're selling some sort of musical, accessory, look for music pages. If you're selling some sort of car accessory, look for car pages, or look for people that have nice cars that have more of a personal page with a lot of followers. That right there is a huge one, guys. I just gave you away a great thing to sell. But anyway, look for a market, look for potential places to actually sell your product. Now, how is this done? Say, for example, you're selling, I don't know, a solar system bracelet, okay? That was a huge thing a couple months ago. Say, for example, you want to sell that. What would you look for, right? What would you look for on Instagram? Well, me personally, I would look for space. I would look for space pages because anybody that's going to buy a solar system bracelet is probably either going to think it's cute or they're interested in astrology. So I would look for space influencers, which, by the way, there's a lot of those. So that's what I'm saying. Go out there and look on Instagram and look for a good space page. And then once you find a good space page with good engagements, you could actually click that arrow tab and I'll have it, I'll show you a recording of what exactly to do right here on top of my face while I'm talking. But you want to click that arrow tab and then it will give you related influencers. And then you could click on those and they usually are similar to the page that you're on. And of course you can write those names down if they have good engagements. And you could do this for half an hour to an hour. Once you wrote down like 100 influencers, you can go back and start contacting them, or you could contact them in the process. So say you're looking at the related page, you click the drop down arrow, you find another influencer that's good, you message them, hey, what are your rates? Or you email them. So that's what I would do. That's what I mean for looking for a market. Now, Twitter's a whole other story because once you promote something on a Twitter influencer, it gets retweets and then everybody else sees it. So it's not that hard. You can kind of just promote something with everyone seeing it. It's weird, but you just want to look. If you find like a space influencer on Twitter, even better. So that's exactly what I mean by looking for a market. This one's not very complicated. It's very straightforward, but at the same time, it's a very important step. Because if there's nowhere you're going to be advertising or if there's no place to advertise your product, then that's a problem, right? So if you create a website around something and then you find out that you can't advertise it anymore, that's a humongous issue. So looking for a market is a very minor step, but it's very important. So don't overlook it and make sure you do it, okay? Make sure you look for a couple of influencers. Make sure you have 5 to 10 influencers before you start creating a website for a product.